Today I am reviewing and testing the recently released Sealight X4 LED headlight by Sunset Auto. As you can tell, this is a sharp looking light. But does it perform as good as it looks? And how does it perform compared to other Sealight lights? Let's find out together. Hello everyone and welcome to Car Light Reviews, where I perform consistent automotive light tests to help you make the best purchase decision, enjoy your car better, and save you money. Now here we have the Sealight Xenower X4 from Sunset Auto. Now I've tested Sealight lights in the past, like the Xenower X2 and the Lux Test L2, and they perform pretty well for the money, and Sealight lights are consistently in the top sellers list on Amazon. Now at the time of this video, this light just became available for sale on Sealight's website, and I hope it will be on Amazon in the near future. A lot of you have been asking me to test this, so I asked Sealight to send me one to review and test and check it out. Now, before we have a look at it, like my other LED headlight videos, I'm going to do an introduction, unboxing, cover the published specs and some of the features. Then I'm going to test the brightness and light pattern for both projector and reflector housings to see how it performs. All right, let's get started with the unboxing to see what you get. Manual with some zip ties, some double-sided tape. Just a little information about bulb sizes and customer support. And here it is. Okay, let's start with the published specifications. 55 watts each, 7,000 lumens each. The color temperature and the chip is not published at this time, but check the links in the description below. They may update that on the Sealight website. It does have an adjustable collar. It does have a fan for heat management and an external driver. The warranty is 1 year, and the price at the time of this video, before any discounts, is $99.99 per pair. Now, the Xenower X4 is a bit of a step up from the previously tested Xenower X2 in terms of the published specifications as well as price. And you can see that other video as well as compare all specs published and tested in my spreadsheet that I keep updated with every video. So let's talk about my initial observations here. What a super good looking light if you care about that. It's got a very unique design. You see it has an exposed area right here. And this would be at the top of the orientation, so I'm not quite sure what benefit that serves, if anything, but it is unique and it is neat to see that they're pushing the envelope on designs of LED headlights. The fan area is pretty compact, it's not too huge. The materials feel good, it feels metal all the way throughout. Braided cables here. The driver is on the smaller side. Overall, good quality. Something I would expect for a premium light at the premium price. But the question is, how does it test? Well, if you're new to this channel, I made a short 1-minute video that explains it all. See the link below, which is also in the description. And also check the description of this video for notes on aiming headlights, how to know you've picked the right headlight for your particular application, and the legality of replacing halogen headlights with LEDs. Now, if you've been coming to this channel for a while, you've seen my other videos, and I might make it look easy, but it does take me many hours to make each LED review video like the one you're watching right now. Setting up the test, recording the output, compiling the data, editing the video, answering the great questions you all post in the comments. It takes me a lot of time. Now this is in addition to the cost of the product if I have to pay for it, and the equipment that I use to test it. Now don't get me wrong. I really enjoy doing these videos, but I can always use some help. So if you found this video valuable to enjoy in your car more, do this. Click on the thumbs up. Click on the thanks icon to directly support this channel, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell if you haven't already. And you can visit my Patreon page to learn how you can support this channel for as little as $1 a month and get some cool Car Light Reviews goods in return. Now, I really appreciate everyone's support, and I also want to thank my newest supporter of this channel through Patreon, who simply goes by the name Red. Red, thank you so much for your support of Car Light Reviews. Now, you're among my other Patreon supporters like Sup John, Kyle, Rico, and Dan. Thank you so very much. Now, let's get to the testing of this light and see how it performs, starting with the projector. 1,303 lux, 578 over the halogen 725 lux measurement. This is indeed brighter than the previous Sealight lights I've tested. And after 27 minutes, the average commute time in the US, it did retain an impressive 88% of that light output, resulting in 1,147 lux over time, 422 over halogen, again, brighter than the previous Sealights that I've tested. Not bad. Now let's see how it controls the light in a projector compared to halogen. As you can see here, the cutoff is good, and overall it does well with the pattern being pretty full, but I do have some slight concerns over how high I had to aim the light to get the hot spot on the lux meter. Your projector housing might be different, and while you should always aim your headlights carefully, this one is going to need some extra attention to make sure that your beam is traveling far ahead of you, but the cutoff is not blinding oncoming traffic. So make sure you're really careful about that. Now, let's have a look at the reflector. 3020 lux, 2110 over the halogen 910 lux. This really blows away the previously tested Sealight lights in a reflector big time by over 1000 lux. And after 27 minutes keeping that 88% of the light output over time, it is reduced to 2658 lux, 1748 lux over halogen, still around 1000 more than the other Sealight lights I've tested. Now let's see how it did in terms of accuracy compared to halogen. I think it did better in the reflector than in the projector. I still needed to aim it a bit high to get the hot spot on the sensor, but not as high as on the projector. And I also noticed that the light band is very, very full, and it puts out a lot of light vertically compared to stock. And I wonder if it isn't because of that open rib area that I mentioned in my initial observations. I think this one's pretty decent in a reflector housing. I will be doing an end of the year awards video, and I think this one is a contender for the best reflector output. Subscribe and see how it turns out. Now, as mentioned, there is a published rating of 55 watts per light, and I observed 49.3 watts on my bench. And for heat management, after 27 minutes of runtime, the average commute time in the United States, my FLIR thermal camera recorded 187 degrees Fahrenheit, or 86 degrees Celsius for the main unit, and 117 degrees Fahrenheit, or 69 degrees Celsius for the driver. Now, it wouldn't be fair to compare these numbers to the other Sealight lights I've tested, as when I did those tests, I used a less accurate method handheld laser thermometer, but if you compare this to the other lights I recently tested with my FLIR thermal camera, it runs on the cooler side, which is good, of course. And as always, if you want to compare all specifications of all the lights I've tested, I put a link in the description to the free spreadsheet that I update with every single video release. Check it out, it'll really help you decide what is best for you. Links to where you can buy all Sealight lights at Sunset Auto are in the description, and if I've got any coupon codes to save you money, I'll include them there as well. So once again, click on the thumbs up, the thanks icon, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you haven't already. If you got a suggestion on what I should test in the future, please leave a comment and I'll check into it. And in conjunction with that thanks icon, wouldn't hurt one bit. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you to find the right lighting upgrades for your needs so you can enjoy your car more and save you money. So as always, keep your headlights aimed, drive safely, responsibly, and respectfully.